Hello and welcome to Fitness with Hollie. This is the second video where we're going to look at the idea of mindful exercise. So Christian mindfulness and exercise kind of together somehow, hopefully. So today we're going to look at the idea of natural mindfulness. So this is where often in mindfulness you will just sit, focus on breathing, focus on scripture, focus on words or images. And that is great, but it doesn't always work for all people. So the idea of natural mindfulness is that you do an activity, but while you're doing that activity you are mindful of that activity as opposed to mindful of the past or the future. So this activity may be something like walking your dog, doing an exercise class like we're going to do, sewing, reading, any kind of hobby like that. And the idea is that you really focus 100% on that hobby or that activity. So if you're reading a book, make sure that you really get engrossed in the book rather than looking around and thinking of other things, or rather than writing your shopping list in your head, or rather than worrying about illness and different things like that. So if you were walking your dog, you'd perhaps walk down the road, look at your dog, think about that, look at the trees, think about that. And if you're doing an exercise class, you would think about your breathing, you would think about how your body feels during it, what hurts, what feels good, what feels bad, how your breath feels more out of breath, different things like that. So today, hopefully, as you do this class, you can do it with the idea of natural mindfulness behind it. You can obviously simultaneously perhaps pray doing something like sewing or reading or walking, but really the idea is to focus on the activity itself. So we will do a couple of breathing exercises just to kind of get us in the mood for our natural mindfulness. So we're simply just going to have a long spine, open chest and shoulders drawn down. We're going to take the hands out to here, and as we breathe in we're going to reach them up to the ceiling, and as we breathe out, reach them down. And we're just going to do that a few times. So you can shut your eyes if you want, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Keep that spine long as we reach up, and also continue to keep it long as we reach down. As we breathe in, let the belly expand forwards. As we breathe out, pull the belly in towards the spine. As we breathe in, let the belly expand forwards. As we breathe out, let the belly pull in towards the spine. You might like to think of lifting something up as you breathe in and pushing it down as you breathe out. We're going to do 5 more. Last one, breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Good. Open your eyes, just roll your shoulders, let your eyes adjust back to the light in the room. So like last time, we're going to do a core, an arms and a legs, but this time all laying down. So if you do want a mat to support you, then lay on a mat, if not a towel or just on the floor. So we're going to do our core first. So you're going to come down onto your back and you're going to find a good neutral position. So take your feet together and then poke your toes out and then align your heels. And that will hopefully make your feet hip width, which is where we want them. And then still concentrate on that long spine and that breathing. So just to find a neutral spine, we're going to push our bottom out behind us and then tuck our bottom underneath us. So we're breathing out behind, breathe out, tuck under. Breathe in, out behind, breathe out, tuck under. So keep concentrating on the activity that you're doing, which is your exercise. Keep thinking about how it feels, so how your spine feels right now, how your breath feels, and how your brain feels as well. If you feel nice and relaxed and focused, and hopefully if you've got any busy thoughts in your head, you can just get rid of them just for this 10 minutes or so. Just give your brain 10 minutes relaxation to reset and enjoy the moment. 2 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So before we do our core, we're going to do the same as we did last time. We breathe in, and as we breathe out, we think about drawing the core towards the spine. You don't need to push the spine onto the floor, just pull the core gently towards the spine. And then we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we think about lifting up the pelvic floor muscles, so those muscles low and in between the legs. We're then going to create a triangle shape, and it's going to go underneath our coccyx bone, and then we're going to take our legs up to the ceiling. They might be straight, they might be bent, they might be halfway, that's fine. And then we're going to lower our legs down, and then we're going to lift our legs up. So it should really work your abdominals. Whenever you take your legs or arms away from your abdominals, forces them to engage. So you may take it to 1 inch off the floor and back up, or you may just take it 1 inch, well it's more than 1 inch, a foot back up, or you may be going somewhere in the middle. You want to decide where to go based on your core. So if it hurts your spine, you're taking your legs too far down. You want it to make it feel like achy and strong in the core, but no pain in the spine. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, really focus on how it feels in your core. It should feel nice and strong and stable. And we're going to do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm just kind of doing a mixture of heights so you can choose. 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, and last one, down and up. And relax the legs down and come back into our neutral spine, neutral alignment. For our arms, we're going to take them up towards the ceiling, keeping the shoulders drawn down towards the floor. And then we're just going to open them out to a cross shape and back up, crossing over, out to a cross shape, up, cross over the other one in front. Breathing in and out, in and out. So this is good for your arms and also for your shoulder mobility. And again, let's be mindful of how it feels, mindful of the exercise we're doing, and just being in that present moment. Breathing in and out, in and out. do 4 more. Really mobilise those shoulders. And 3. And 2. And 1. So, for our legs, we're going to come over onto our side. And you can lay with your head completely flat on the floor, or you can support your head, that's up to you. Have a look down and make sure you are in one straight line. Make sure you're lifting up your waistline and drawing in your abdominals. We're then going to lift one leg up and down, up and down. Really squeeze your bottom muscles. Good. And then we're going to go up, join the other one, down and down, up, join, down and down. And you should feel that on the inside thigh. Up, join, down and down, up, join, down and down. And again, still breathing in and out, in and out. We're going to do 10 more. Really squeeze your glutes here, squeeze your inside thighs here, and keep that stability in the core. So like with our standing one last time, even though it is a leg exercise, it also is good to engage the core. I've lost count, so we may be doing more than 10. I think we're going to have 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1 and release. And you can just roll over to face the other side or swivel around to use the other leg. So again, take a look down, make sure that you are in a good alignment, waist lifted, abdominals in, and we just start basic leg up and down. And I forgot to say, try not to put too much weight into this front hand. It's just kind of there as a little support. The work should be in the core and in the legs. So we're going to lift, join, lower, lower, lift, join, lower, lower. Breathing in and breathing out. Or you can breathe in on the way up and out on the way down. Exactly when and how you breathe is not too important. It's more important that you just do breathe deeply and do focus on the breath. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, breathing in, last one and out. Good. We're going to come to sitting and then just finish with a nice stretch. So we'll take our legs out. So they might be really wide, really narrow, that doesn't matter. Again, a long spine, open chest, shoulders drawn down towards the floor. And quite like we did before, we'll just breathe in. And as we breathe out, big circle all the way around. And up. Okay. And again, round. And up. And the other side, breathe in, breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And we are done. Again, we'll just have a little blessing to finish. Again, read it online and just found that it was useful and encouraging. It says, "The smile on my face doesn't mean my life is perfect and doesn't mean I'm always happy. I'm just trying to appreciate what I have and what God has blessed me with. So hopefully that's helpful to you, as well as the idea of being mindful, not just with exercise as I said, but with any activity that you choose to be mindful. So I hope you can enjoy that and be more mindful. So for now, goodbye and God bless.